This is Twit.
Our show today brought to you by Bitwarden, the leader in passwords, passkeys, and secret management. I tell you what, I couldn't live without Bitwarden. Bitwarden is consistently ranked #1 in user satisfaction by G2 and software reviews. Over 10 million users across 180 countries, more than 50,000 businesses. I think you should know if you watch this show or any of our shows that having a password manager is kind of fundamental to your personal security. You can't possibly remember, hundreds of passwords or store hundreds of passkeys. You need something that'll do it, something that'll do it with strong encryption. Ideally open source encryption so you can verify it's doing it right. You need something because otherwise you're going to come up with easy passwords that you can remember, probably going to reuse passwords. Now, you're smart enough not to do that, but I think if you're running a business, many of your employees are probably doing those things you know better to do, like reusing passwords. That's why you got to have Bitwarden. Bitwarden makes it easy for you to encourage your employees to do the right thing. They will love Bitwarden, and Bitwarden will help you. For instance, their new Access Intelligence for businesses. Organizations can use Bitwarden to detect weak, reused, or exposed credentials, immediately guide remediation. This is something Bitwarden does really well, even with individuals. I just was on a site and said, you know what? You need to replace that password. It helps you replace risky passwords with strong, unique ones, which closes probably the #1 security gap in business today. Credentials still probably the top cause of breaches. But with Access Intelligence from Bitwarden, they become visible, they become prioritized, and they are corrected before exploitation can occur. Bitwarden, though, is something for everybody. If you are, and I know many of you are doing your home lab, you have personal projects, you might be interested in Bitwarden Lite. Bitwarden Lite is a lightweight, self-hosted password manager built for those home labs, those personal projects, for environments that want quick setup with minimal overhead. Maybe that's you. Bitwarden, of course, no matter where you're using it, at home, at work, is enhanced with real-time Vault health alerts and those password coaching features that help users identify weak, reused, or exposed credentials and take immediate action to strengthen their security. One of the ways Bitwarden helps you is by helping you move off of the password manager built in your browser. It's so easy, right? And oftentimes, I think, especially less sophisticated users, they turn on the password manager in their browser and they kind of live there, but it's not the most convenient. It's not the most secure. Good news, when you install Bitwarden, it'll say, you want me to move your passwords from Chrome, Edge, Brave, Opera, Vivaldi? I'll do it directly. It directly imports the credentials from the browser into the encrypted vault without that separate intermediate plain text export, which is much more secure. It helps reduce exposure. It's a really brilliant idea. I wish everybody did this. G2 Winter 2025 reports that Bitwarden continues to hold strong as #1 in every enterprise category for 6 straight quarters. It's easy to move to Bitwarden. I did it. Steve Gibson did it a few years ago. Couldn't have been simpler. Within a few minutes, we're up and running with Bitwarden. I've never looked back. It is the way to protect yourself. And because it's open source, GPL licensed, you can review the code yourself if you want. It's on GitHub. It's also regularly audited by third-party experts. And they meet SOC 2 Type 2, GDPR, HIPAA, CCPA standards. They're ISO 27001 2002 certified. So it's absolutely secure. Get started today with Bitwarden's free trial of a Teams or Enterprise plan. Get started for free across all devices as an individual user. Bitwarden.com/twit. Bitwarden.com/twit. I couldn't recommend it more highly. Everybody should be using Bitwarden. I hope you will. And make sure you use that address so they know you saw it here. Bitwarden.com/twit. Thank you, Bitwarden.